Welcome back to the Collector's Table, everyone. It's that 80s nostalgic toy guy again. Today is going to be a fun one. Today it's all about one Miss Harley Quinn.
Call me.
As we unbox Hot Toys rendition of the 2020 film Birds of Prey and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn. I love that title. Most people shorten it down to just Birds of Prey or Harley Quinn Birds of Prey, but I really love that original title. I love those long titles. Hot Toys 1/6 scale rendition of Miss Harley Quinn from that film. We are going to get her out of this box. We're going to check out everything that she comes with in here, her accessories, her weapons, all the extras, her outfit, everything that comes with Miss Harley Quinn. We're going to go over Harley Quinn over the last, 25, 30 years has become one of my favorite DC comics character. Of recent time has really become one of my favorites. With Miss Harley Quinn, we were first introduced to her long time ago. In 1992 is when she made her debut as a DC Comics character in the Batman the Animated Series.
I feel like a human being again.
She was only supposed to be a one-off, but she ended up taking off and became one of DC Comics' most beloved and favorite supervillains, so to speak. But we're going to go over all that stuff. We're going to go over Harley Quinn's backstory. We're going to go over her appearances in the films, because as you know, she's been a big part of the Suicide Squad films.
What?
This film right here was her standalone film, and I loved it. Our family loved it. We've watched it multiple times. We go in between Marvel, DC movies, and then all the other action-packed films that are out there. We love, as a family, the action-packed films, and this definitely had that. This film, Birds of Prey. But you know, all that being said, it's time to get Miss Harley Quinn from Birds of Prey, the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn. It's time to get her out of this box. Let's get at it. I did not want to spare you guys the reveal here. These reveals here are very fun. I've not pulled this thing out. I just sliced this open before I hit record. I just sliced it open so I could pull it out of here. Let's see what Miss Harley Quinn from Birds of Prey, the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn. Let's see what she looks like. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Now that is an eye-catching box. All right, if you're into art, if you're into color, if you're into the neon stuff, like this crazy 80s nostalgic dude is, this right here is going to hit you. And this right here hits you right between the eyes with those flamboyant, awesome colors of one Miss Harley Quinn. That is a cool front of a box. Man, that has everything. That screams, I'm a lovable former psychiatrist, psychopath.
Dr. Harleen Quinzel, psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum.
That can get attached to you and then detach your head from your body if you get too bad with me. She is just such an awesome character that I can't help but smile when I see like my figures that I have of this character. Not just the ones from the film, but the ones from the animated series.
Let's get back to basics.
the comics. There are many characters and action figures and collectibles that have been created for Harley Quinn, not just for these films, but for all of her appearances in the DC universe. The DC universe. There's a lot of them, and I've got more than a few that we're going to unbox on this channel. And as the toy creators and everything, as I scout them out and find them, I'm going to add them to my collection.
I'm here today because I'm addicted.
She is quickly becoming one of my more collected DC characters. Let's get this wrapper off here, this plastic package here. So we'll take that off there. So then there we go. We see that right there. Just a beautiful box, okay? Right there, Miss Harley Quinn there with the Birds of Prey logo on there. And as I've looked here, I see that there actually is a magnetic piece right here. Okay, that's cool. This is my first Hot Toys unboxing, I think, where I've had the magnetic piece. So they're giving Miss Harley Quinn, they're giving her all the goods here.
And I got the goods.
So that's really awesome. I like that. I love those magnetic pieces. But let's go over the box still real quick. So I see here we have some of the weapons on there. We got feathers. We got just all this psychedelic neon awesome colored stuff on here.
I'm home.
We got the Gotham City Department of Police logo right there. The booby trap. And then back here you got Birds of Prey with a lot of information on the back here. This is just a lot of stuff from Hot Toys and Mornings and everything else. Nothing really crazy. Got some cool artwork down here. The side here has the information about Miss Harley Quinn and some nice artwork there. Same thing on this side. Same exact thing. And then on the bottom we have the Birds of Prey logo again, top and bottom. Without further ado, let's see what Hot Toys has done with Miss Harley Quinn for the 2020 film Birds of Prey. There's that magnet. Absolutely love the magnets, so they're getting me right there as we open this box. Wow, there we go. There she is. That is going to be a fun unboxing. I mean, this is going to be fun on so many levels. The senses are heightened with this one, with all those colors of everything that's in there, all the accessories, everything she's got. That outfit is awesome.
Great.
I cannot wait to get Harley out of this box, go over all this stuff, and man, what a character. What a character. This is my first unboxing of one of my Harley Quinn items, and I can't wait to get her out of this box. Let's get at it. So in order to get her out of this box, I have to snip this tape here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Be very careful. I do not want it to destroy any of this artwork. Get my finger out of the way because I do not want to destroy my finger.
Oh. Paper cut.
All right, it's not coming up very well, so I'm going to do the old scissor method here. Just pop it very lightly on that corner, pick it up, just be gentle. Fold these tabs back, just like that. And we're going to go ahead and get Miss Harley Quinn out of this box. I had her on pre-order when she first came up on pre-order, and I have been waiting very patiently for her.
All we need is just a little patience.
I'm extremely excited for this reveal here. So we're going to pull all these pieces out of here for Miss Harley Quinn. And there she is. There she is. Let's see, there's nothing else in this box. Before I set the box off to the side, I just want to go over just that. This amazing artwork. This amazing artwork right here I wanted to go over is just... Hot Toys spared no expense whatsoever on this box artwork.
Really spectacular, spared no expense.
From that Harley Quinn signature logo down there with the lips and all these colors and just her little silhouette figure right here with that I don't know, I call it the clown hammer.
I'm Margot Robbie, and I reprise the role of Harley Quinn in Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn's Mallet.
Just an amazing job on the artwork. We appreciate that stuff, guys. Those of you guys who do this kind of artwork, we appreciate that very much. What a wonderful box. Probably my most flamboyant and most awesome arted box that I've ever opened right here today. We see that this right here comes with like a, I don't know, like a diorama background or a cardboard backing where you can actually set her up inside a little, like a, I guess you'd call it a cardboard diorama or a little background where it already comes with a place to display her. And that's really nice. I'm looking forward to getting that thing open and seeing what it has to offer, what we can do with that. Because man, I love when I can have a display that has like a theme like wrapped around my character. That is cool. That's an extra toss in. That takes away all the stress and the extra work for me trying to find out in my display case, trying to figure out how I'm going to lay this thing out. This right here, if this lays out really well, I'll go ahead and use it, and that will be just an awesome display. But there she is, Miss Harley Quinn. There is a lot to go through with her, and we're going to go through it in great detail right now. We've gotten her out of the box. Now it's time to get her out of this packaging. Let's get at it. We got this beautiful interlocking plastic covering over top of Miss Harley Quinn from Hot Toys. I'm going to pull this top layer up. It's just got these interlocking grooves on here that just fit in there very nicely. As you see right there, it's got the little soft piece of foam that covers the forehead of the piece, so the forehead paint and all that stuff doesn't get worn off. I see in here they put a lot of extra stuff in here to keep her protected.
Protect the innocent, uphold the law.
I see inside here her extra Harley Quinn shirt, and then that ammo strap. Those awesome bombs of color and bean bags. She runs in there into the police station there and just starts shooting up everybody with these things, and the colors are going everywhere. It kind of reminds me of these people that go out and run in these races, and there's like this colored powder or whatever that's flying at them, and they're running through it. Kind of reminded me of that, only just more spectacular. So we got that right there. You know what? It's just a piece of plastic here covering that, and I'm going to pull this out already, and then I'm going to have this sitting up here so you guys can kind of look at that while we're getting the rest of Miss Harley Quinn out of here. We're going to go right ahead and get Miss Quinn out of here. We're going to pull this plastic piece from around her head. This is my first piece that I've had like this where I have like extra hair. So there's extra little padding in here. Underneath those hard plastic pieces of hair, we're going to go ahead and get this other pieces that are underneath her hair that hangs down the side of her face. Oh, let's see if there's any other plastic around here. It looks like there's some nice little piece around her neck that kind of helps keep her neck and that head sculpt safe. I'm going to kind of leave that on there because you really can't see it too much. But there's Miss Harley Quinn right there first off. Margot Robbie was just an amazing cast for the character Harley Quinn. She did an amazing job, and it continues to do an amazing job in all the films.
Seven always in control, you know what I'm saying?
I got her on pre-order, so I've been waiting for this for a while. She is my probably, let's just say, yeah, she's probably my favorite female collectible that I have going right now of everything. Before she came along, 3 or 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, I can't remember when that first Suicide Squad came out. But when her character came along in the film version here, she became really skyrocketed to be my favorite female character to collect. This summer will be 30 years ago. She debuted in the Batman animated series back in '92. Also, about 7 or 8 years later, she actually got her own first little comic with Batman. That's when she really debuted there, and in the comics. And man, she took off. She quickly became very popular among among the comic book world and everything. And then I saw her later on again in other animated series throughout the 2000s.
Boingy, boingy.
You know, it just really didn't catch my eye too much until she was like, you know, humanized. Just an amazing, you know, kick butt character. Let's just say that. But what I was showing you here was around her neck. They got a little extra piece of plastic or paper. I think it's paper that kind of goes up there and kind of just protects underneath there. So you can either take that off or leave it on. There are no alternate head sculpts that I see in here. I think this is the only other piece. Yes, this is the only other piece. So this is the only head sculpt we got. I'll pull these things off her hands here. Let's see if they pop off very well. They do. Nice. Got that one. We'll pull that one off. Will her boots ones come off?
I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
Yeah, just cut it off. And there it is. One little snip. Doesn't take too much, but it also doesn't take too much to ruin your character. If you just do a little, if you have a hiccup or whatever while you're doing it, you could really do some damage there.
You wrecked my boat, you goon!
Okay, there's too many colors and everything here. I'm like a raccoon when the headlights are coming at them. I'm like, ha ha. I get drawn to this stuff, and I just love the accessories, and it just takes my attention away.
Why am I short of attention? Got a short little span of attention.
I really love this stuff. I really do. And I thank you guys for being here with me. I really appreciate you guys very much. Thank you very much. Thank you for your view. Thank you for liking. Thank you for following. Thank you for getting that notification. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give the video a like if you like it. And go ahead and hit that bell icon there so you get notified of every video that I post. You won't regret it, and you won't miss a thing. And then if you click the notification, you see the video pop up and it's a subject matter you really don't care about, don't worry about it. If you don't watch it, it doesn't matter. I'm going to have more on the next day, the day after that. You will find something else you like. I guarantee it. You'll click it, you'll view it, and thank you for coming back. I just noticed that her hair actually moves, okay? I was just kind of just touching it, just trying to move it, just to see while we were talking here. And her hair, these little pigtails or ponytails or whatever, they do move. Now, they came like this in the back, like that, which is a way you could have them. But I actually like that that side look. That side look is the look that I kind of like. That's the one I remember from the films.
And?
So these boots, like I was saying before I got off on another subject, the raccoon again.
Well, raccoon's trying to get on our back porch. Mama just chased him off with a broom.
These boots, when they come in, they put little plastic pieces underneath the boots. So when we go over those a little bit later in the video, we'll pop that plastic out of there. But we're going to try to see if she can't stand up there real quick. How does she stand? Oh, wow. Right out of the box to be standing up like that. That's really good. Okay, so we have Miss Harley Quinn there. And as you can see, Harley Quinn is in that, what's called the caution tape jacket. Now, it's a caution tape jacket because we got, you might have some strips of like some like that confetti and stuff and streamers and all these things that you might find at parties and things like that. Really colorful. But interwoven in all that is these caution tape lines that have been stripped into little pieces of like fuzzy fray or whatever these things are, little strips right there. And you can see that caution on a lot of those yellow pieces. But it's a pretty neat little jacket. Also with the clear like raincoat type jacket part piece that goes over her body. Looks very nice. And underneath that you got that those suspenders and that hot pink, I don't know if that's a sports bra or whatever the heck that thing is, but it's a really cool outfit with those blue striped shorts with the stars right here on the back side here. We'll pull this jacket back a little bit. We'll show those shorts right there with the stars on there and the stripes and nice suspenders and everything. Man, just the clothing on these things are top notch. Then she's got the tattoos and everything on the legs there. She's also got, when we pop this off a little bit later here, we'll see that on her back there she's got that Joker tattoo and more tattoos right here on her chest.
Really reflect on the mistakes of my past.
This figure is very heavy. They made her very, very, very heavy, and that's really cool. I'm gonna set her up over here, and you'll see she is actually like almost a full inch taller than Mr. Michael J. Fox, who is also a Hot Toy figure, 1/6 figure. With her heels and everything on her boots, it does make her a little bit taller.
I wish I was a little bit taller.
They made her action figure really nice and heavy to stand up with these boots and all these accessories that she has. On her face, I want to tell everybody, on her face, I have watched comments and went back and forth with people on, let's just say, I think it's Sideshow Collectibles, who does a lot of the unboxings for the Hot Toys brand as soon as they come out, all the new action figures and stuff and the collectibles. And people were talking about how bad her face looked and how ugly it was. I liked it when I first saw it. That's why I bought it. These things aren't cheap. I put my money down for this on pre-order. I paid her off, and I got the other Harley Quinn coming. I'm just going to tell you, the face does not look like people are saying. To me, the face looks very nice, and in person looks even better. And that's just my personal opinion looking at her. I believe they did a really good job on that face sculpt. I really did. The head sculpt, the face painting, everything. I really do. That's just my opinion. You can look at the video. We'll do a close-up afterwards. And they did a really good job not only with the face and all that stuff and the hair, but the colors in the hair. The blue and the reds and the pinks and then the black in there of her, around her roots of her hair and everything. Also, you'll notice her various earrings.
Stop. You're gonna do that thing where you open up the weird case of torture devices while inexplicably detailing your master plan.
Before we get these accessories out, I figured I would just go over what we see in front of us. They did a lot of detail on her. And all of her extra sets of hands, which it looks like she's got 4 extra sets of hands, which is just crazy. Lots of things you can do with her in terms of posing and accessorizing. Her hands here, let's flip her around a little bit there. You'll see her hands. There's one of her hands that's on her. Just tons of bling.
Aren't you Brucey?
Tons of bling. As you remember, all these rings and everything that Miss Harley Quinn wears, they hit it. They really did. Hot Toys really did a great job. When they put these things out, I mean, they know how much money we're spending for these things, so they do the very best that they can do, and they put lots of time and effort into the details, the little details, the stuff that you and I, the super collectors, the super fans, the people that pay their light bills because we buy this stuff. We buy these things because their attention to the small details. It looks really, really, I just say, lifelike.
Is this the real life?
On that face right there, you'll see the teeth and everything. That everything stands out very separate. Like you can put something in between her teeth or put something in her mouth area. I point all this stuff out because I am an oil painter and artist myself, but I cannot do this. I am a landscape oil painter, a cityscape oil painter. I can paint parks, I can paint bridges, oceanscapes, mountainscapes, you name it in nature, I can paint it. But I cannot do faces. I have tried, I can't do portrait painting. And the fact that these guys can make 3D pieces like this, and 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 that, and all this.
All of it.
I like to point that out. It's amazing. Thank you guys very much for doing that and giving me something to collect. Really cool. So let's get all of these accessories out. Right now I'm going to pull them all out one by one, and then we're going to go through them. With her, I'm so excited to have her on my table that I might take the pieces and go, and as I'm pulling them out, I might get so excited that I put them on, and then I try something else on, and I'm probably not gonna go through these like one by one.
Keep order here. Keep order, I said.
So I'm gonna pull out all these accessories right now, and then we're gonna see where we go with them. because there's a lot of different things in here and I want to go a lot of different directions. My head's going all over the place. That's the ADHD that doesn't leave you.
Mrs. Griffin, I'm going to write Stewie a prescription for ADHD medication.
And I've never taken medication. It doesn't leave me. I just focus as much as I can on certain things. And here I am with this massive collection. All right, so we're going to go ahead and pull out these awesome, colorful, hand-printed, like forearm guards, forearm wraps, forearm pieces. We're going to put those out here. These are little black, little protective coverings that go over her forearms. You can put those on before you put these interchangeable forearm pieces on. We have these cool, if you remember, the white boots. I mean, that's the really, you know, really cool look there with these awesome white boots. But definitely the heels on the black boots are more like pronounced and bigger looking like than those white boots. The white boots are a little bit smaller. See how tall she is with the white boots on versus the black boots. And you know, right now, let's go ahead and just see how tall she is with the black boots on. That's an interesting thing there I'm kind of seeing here. Oh man, at her hair tip, her hair tip there with her ponytails or whatever. I'm gonna set that right there. She is at or above or right at 12 inches tall, right around 12 inches tall.
Sure, God, I'm saying wow.
We got little extra hand wrist joints. All right. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, that's heavy. Did you see that about fall in my hand? I thought that was going to be like hollow plastic. So I pulled that sucker out there thinking it's just going to be hollow plastic, and it about fell out of my hand. That is a baseball bat, and we're a baseball family. My son right now is at the end of his college career right now in baseball, and we're a huge baseball family. So those of you who guys are baseball fans, and we're a baseball crazy family, this thing is weighted very nicely, man. She could really, if we had a baseball game down to scale, she could really do some damage with that baseball bat. That thing is very heavy, very nice, well-made baseball bat. Key lock right there. We got that. So we have four sets of extra hands here. These hand pieces actually are really cool.
Not too much, Sal. Want to taste the cheese?
Let's pop out this stand here. This really cool. It's got the birds of prey, and it also says the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn on there too. And it's a really nice stand right there. Just trying to get it so the glare doesn't get you. But that is a really nice stand there, and it's got everything on here about the Birds of Prey logo, movie name there. So we're going to set this back here behind here. Pull out this other piece right here. This is a cool. This is more of a heavy-duty little holder here. This looks pretty cool. This does not look like my holder. It's similar, but it's got a different look to it than the holder that I have with Mr. Marty McFly over here in the Back to the Future.
Oh.
This holder right here, we're going to go ahead and put it on here in the stand, and it just kind of, it's got the male and female in there, and you just kind of push it in. Nothing hard, nothing that's going to tax you too much to do. This slides in and out like this. You can get her around the waist, probably underneath the armpits, I'm thinking too. Or if you go all the way down low, you can get her around one leg. We're going to set that back there. She's doing such a great job standing on that stand. We're going to leave her right there. I think these are both necklaces, or necklace, or maybe one necklace and then maybe a bracelet, or both necklaces. But we will definitely go over those. Okay, guys, the piece de resistance in terms of, for me, in terms of accessories, there is that. I'm gonna call it a paint cannon, the paint cannon gun.
Meeting's over.
And then we have like if you're a Harley Quinn Birds of Prey fan, you know what that is. You know what that is. That is that elusive egg sandwich.
No one makes an egg sandwich like Sal. I mean it, Sal. No one.
We're gonna go over that thing. It looks really nice. You remember the egg sandwich? After she gets this sandwich, she gets out of that sandwich shop, and then she starts getting chased immediately by Renee Montoya.
Gotham PD. Yeah, I don't think so.
You know, the detective that ends up becoming a defective detective. I'm going to leave this attached, but I'm going to turn around and show you that it does come with an instruction manual, a part sheet, and everything else that tells you everything about her. All right, we got Miss Harley Quinn out. We got her caution jacket on her. We have all of her accessories here. These accessories are screaming, interchange me, go over me, look at all my detail. I'm just as cool as the Harley Quinn 12-inch Hot Toys figure, and they are. And we're going to go through them in detail. We're going to interchange them. We're going to check out all the pieces, the parts, the accessories, the weapons, the necklaces, the charms, the boots, the forearm cover, the sandwich, the necklace, the hands, all of it right now. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for liking the videos, for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, go ahead and give the video a like. Go ahead and hit that bell icon if you feel like getting notified every time I post a new video, because you know, as you can see, go back and watch my videos. I put out a lot of different stuff from a lot of different toy figure, action figure, collectible figure lines. If there's something you like on that notification, go ahead and click it and view it. If it's something that just doesn't quite interest you, don't worry, there will be more. Okay, Miss Harley Quinn, here we go. We got her stand right here. We're going to take her and let's see how the stand fits. Pull that out. We're going to wrap this around her, right around her waist, just like that. And then you're going to stick it in there like that and push it down until her feet touch. And once her feet just barely touch, that's when I like to leave it alone, because that's where it kind of holds the best, when you don't push it down too far. The holder itself is actually holding her very well, and her feet are touching enough to where it gives stability. If you push down too far, you push this down too far, and then it actually loses some of its hold ability. But that is a really nice stand. We're going to hold her and show you that just a nice stand right there. She is going to display very well in my Suicide Squad display case I'm working on. For those of you Suicide Squad fans, you know, if you're not just a Harley Quinn fan,
Bloodsport.
A world-class marksman. Each member of the team is chosen for his or her own completely unique set of abilities. Floyd Lawton, a.k.a. Deadshot. Captain Boomerang. The pyrokinetic homeboy.
What the hell is that?
His name is Waylon Jones. They treated him like a monster. The Enchantress. Known as Peacemaker. And King Shark. Kazzo, will you be joining us? They call him the Polka Dot Man.
I've got a bunch of Suicide Squad figures that we're going to be going over and unboxing and adding to the collection. And I can't wait to get some of those characters in. Some of those characters have been on pre-order for a while. They'll be in at some point, and we're going to go through them as soon as they get here. For this today, we're talking about the one and only Miss Harley Quinn. From Birds of Prey, the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn. I just love saying that title. That's a mouthful. I haven't tripped up on that yet. Just give me time. Later on in the video, I'll probably trip up. Real quick, we have the forearm guards. That's what I call these. I call these like forearm guards.
Hi, boys.
They got little multicolored handprints on those. Now, they have multicolored handprints. There are multiple hands here that coincide with these with the same artwork. We'll do close-ups of these at the end of this video. They are an ensemble there. It's the hands with the hand pads or hand guards with the handprints on them. Same thing with those forearm guards. So you got that. Also, these boots right here, if you remember, she wore these also. You see these really close up in that scene as well when she's walking into the police station. We recently watched Birds of Prey again, and yeah, this stuff is really about as close as you can get, I guess, to the pieces there that she wore. We know the baseball bat, so that's an easy one to go over there. We have this, what looks to be like a shotgun, but we all know that this is, as you can see there, the big old opening there. This is the, I call it the beanbag cannon, the paint grenade cannon. So we're going to go ahead and see if this thing pops open here. So it's hard to it might be hard to see, but there's a piece right here that swivels and it latches. So if you swivel that, it opens up. So there it is. There's that little swivel piece opened up. You know, that's hard to capture sometimes on that. But it swivels, it opens up, and then it allows this cannon here, the cannon piece, to open up just like that. Now, along with all that beautiful artwork, which we're going to do a close-up of this at the end of this video, along with that beautiful artwork that is on this paint cannon, this beanbag cannon, is that awesome detail that they did in this to make it so that it actually is fully functioning, you know, paint cannon, beanbag cannon.
Hi, boys.
I do not believe it fires. I don't think it fires, though it has an independent trigger here, but it doesn't, you know, it doesn't fire or anything. And we're going to take Miss Harley Quinn's shirt here. These things, real quick here, there are what looks to be 10 of these little cannon things here, or whatever, this ammo. And there are various different paint schemes on those. One's for full-on color blast. There's ones for sparkle glitter blast, and those are actually painted with sparkles or whatever on there, like glitter, and then just regular old beanbag cannons. And then there's that Harley Quinn shirt that she wears during that kick butt scene there in the police station. The colored ones have like the color cannons, the color blasts. They actually have like a little gold or brass covering at the bottom there to each of those. The other ones, the sparkles and the beanbag ones, have like a silver casing to it. Just a difference. We're going to go ahead and see if this works right now. See if this goes inside here. See how it scales. Wow. Okay, that loads very nice and doesn't come out the other end. It looks like actually you could load a couple in there, 2 or 3 in there. Let's go ahead and see if another one fits in there. Yeah, so another one fits in there. If you wanted to store a couple in there like that, you know, that will definitely work. And it doesn't come out the other end, so there must be a stop inside there. And then when you close it up, you can go ahead and close that little... Oh, this little latch. We're going to call that a latch right there. I tell you what, this thing right here, that's amazing detail. That's spectacular from Hot Toys there. So that is really cool. This thing is amazing, and it has a lot of flexibility with posing Miss Harley Quinn.
This one.
So as you see, we got the egg sandwich. They did a very nice job of that aluminum foil and the egg sandwich there, because we know that scene very well when she's getting chased and just trying to eat her egg sandwich.
Gotham PD.
These are her necklaces, the various necklaces she wears. So we got that there, and then an extra charm necklace right there. And these are the beautifully painted and made various hands with tons of jewelry on them.
And then we're gonna get through this, okay? Tragedy struck.
She has a total of 5 sets of hands there. We have the boots there. Earlier in the video, we went over her the head sculpt there. How really nice that head sculpt is there. Just a nice open, you know, either a crazy smile, you know, how Miss Harley Quinn gets that crazy smile, and then all the tattoos that are on her.
Mistakes of my past.
We're gonna go ahead and pull her up and out of here again, and we're gonna go ahead, because she has got a lot of accessories, a lot of things going on with her. So we're going to go ahead and go through those. If we're going to be able to change outfits, we've got to be able to get this caution tape jacket off. As I'm looking at this thing right here, this jacket right here has buttons on it. Let's see, they don't look to be like fully functional buttons. However, she has a zipper on here that looks like it is actually fully functional. I'm not going to zip it up right now. I really don't want to take a chance of really breaking anything, because I have to pull a little bit tighter and I really don't want it zipped up. But it's actually a fully functioning zipper. That zipper will zip up.
Finally.
So with Miss Harley Quinn here, if you want to take this jacket off, you pull, it stretches out very well, this jacket. We're going to take this off and we're going to show you how this thing zips up, and we're going to put the other shirt on her to see how that shirt works. We try to go over everything we can here on that 80s Nostalgia Toy Guy channel here, and the big thing I think you do with her is you pull both sides. It stretches out very well, this jacket. You don't really want to break that jacket, so just be careful. It's made of nice material. So just be careful. Make sure your shoulder joints are lined up. You don't want to snap her right out of the box. You definitely don't. So you just got to be very careful. Get this last little piece off there. There we go. We pulled her off. We're going to get Miss Harley Quinn back up here on her little stand here, and we're going to look at this jacket. There's that jacket. Got it off. It's nicely made. High quality, you know, out of material that you would have on your awesome, you know, raincoat or plastic piece like that. Really flexible plastic. We got this off so we can try on that shirt, so we're going to do that. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and zip this thing up. We are going to zip this jacket up. You start off down here and you get it lined up there just like you would any old regular zipper, just like that, only in a miniature status. And you get it lined up in there and you start pulling it up just right, and you can actually, as you see that pull up, it will actually zip up just like that. If you wanted to zip this up somehow, or maybe have this with Miss Harley Quinn with her Harley Quinn shirt on, which we're getting ready to put on, and then you could have this sitting down here somehow. This thing is so great, it will stand up at her feet just like that. Like I said, this character is quickly becoming one of my favorites. Hot Toys, just an amazing job.
Awesome! Totally awesome!
Thank you all. If I have not thanked you in a while on this video, thank you all for sticking around with me. Thank you all for watching, for viewing, for clicking, for liking, for following, and for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed yet, there's so much more to come. Hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it very much. I appreciate every single one of you. You won't regret it, and you will not miss a thing. And go ahead and hit that bell. Go ahead and hit that bell. That way you're notified of anything that I put out there. Back to Harley. Great caution tape jacket there. We're going to lay that out front. Just spectacular. Let's get to some more of this stuff. Back here, she has these suspenders that are removable. Now, how they are removable is that on the belt loop right there, you'll see there's a little hole there. On the back of this suspender, there is a little piece there. That piece goes inside that little hole, and you can button it up. You can pull it out. It pops out very easily. A lot of this stuff you will not see on other unboxings and reviews. I will show you everything. I don't care how long the video goes. I want to show you everything. On this piece right here, there are hooks that go into her. These hooks look exactly like real hooks. So you could pull that out of that belt loop right there through this little gap that's right there. I'm trying to point that out to you. Hopefully we can get you to see that on the close-up video after this, at the end of this video. But it will come out of there if you want to take that off.
Remove, please.
Now, if you notice in the film, when she is wearing the Harley Quinn shirt, she has got these suspenders pulled down, and they're kind of hanging down like this. We're going to go ahead and also remove some of this plastic. I don't want this plastic on here, so I'm going to rip it, and I'm going to get rid of it like that, because I'm not going to fiddle around with trying to undo the sports bra and the shorts and all that stuff. I just want this stuff off. Okay, so we got a little bit more exposed skin. We can see this. Daddy's little monster right there on her upper left chest. That beautiful tattoo. Great work. Very legible. Great job, Hot Toys. Also, the property of Joker with the Joker face tattoo on there. Man, after that breakup, she most likely wants that removed.
I handled it real mature, but Mr. J was super broke up about it.
These tattoos here. But this one says, I love it, Harley plus Puddin' with the puddin' crossed out. I love that. I love the edits. Let me tell you a secret is here on her right thigh with a crossed out I heart puddin'. Secret is spelled wrong, most likely intentionally. And then on this side we have all the tally marks there. Gosh, I love that. And then the Joker face again. And then we have pudding cups right there as it goes around the inside of her thigh right there, as we see in the film. And then on right below that says, I'll wait forever. In the film, I never really looked to see, get really close to the screen, all that stuff, and get close-ups and pauses on the tattoo. So I didn't know exactly what all of them said. I knew what most of them said, but not all of them. So it's nice to have those on there. With the Harley Quinn shirt on, she wears this sports bra or whatever it is underneath that shirt. So we're gonna go ahead and put that on. It's very stretchy, so I'm presuming that it will stretch over her head very well. That's what I am presuming.
Jan Levinson, I presume.
It looks like there is no front or back on this. It doesn't look like it. So I'm gonna choose this as my front and see how stretchy this is. I felt like it was stretchy. It is. Go ahead and go over that arm. We're going to lift this up over this way. Bring this arm over here a little bit closer. And then you're going to get this one over here. You have to work with it. You just have to work with it. Okay, we got it popped over the right hand. Now we're popping over the left hand. Now we're going to pop it just like we're doing with our kids, man. Those of you who got kids out there, you know how it goes. You're not going to hurt that shirt. You have to really rip that shirt. Pop it up over her head just like that. Pull it down. Not as much of a fight as with my kids.
Dishwasher now! Jessica, can you get these plates and put them on the table, please?
Oh, we're going to pull this joints down there. We're going to pull these arms down here. And there we go. Really nice and gentle. So we got that Harley Quinn shirt on. Just totally changes her look. With those down there like that, the suspenders down there, just a total change of look with that. Before we complete the ensemble, let's go ahead and go over the joints all the way down like I always do. We got the head, one head sculpt. It moves from left and right very well. It moves all the way around really pretty well. The hair, like we've already went through, does a lot of movements here. You can do them a lot of different ways. They do move a little bit forward and backwards. They got a nice little joint in there. Caution. Be very careful with that. Be very careful with that. You could break those very easily. The earrings.
Oh, no earring in your other ear? I'll just make the hole myself.
There's a couple dangly ones. Those earrings, those could break very easily. Be careful. The joints in the shoulders, we kind of see how they move up and down like that. We'll go over them again. Up and down like that. And we look in here, and you always want to look and see how it moves like that. And it will move up and down when you find the way that it moves. But I can't really see it, so I don't want to test it out too much because I don't want to break this thing and snap it off. But it does move around like that. At the elbow, goes all the way around. Just really fluid movement. I'm always very careful when I do this, guys. Don't do this too fast. You just, if you feel some catching, just stop.
Wait a minute.
Your character's not warm enough yet. The joints aren't warm enough. Believe me, the cold joints, if they're really cold, if your collector area is cold, your display area is cold, your joints will be fragile. They got to be warmed up a little bit to be able to move very well. My room has now been warmed up very, very nicely over the last week or two. I feel very comfortable moving these guys. The hands move all around just like that, really great.
Did you see that? Wait a minute, his arm off! He just took his own arm off! Took his own arm right out of the socket! What it...
The chest has, I just noticed, has that upper joint, which I love very much, that upper joint, where she can be kind of posed in a lot of different ways. Well, her pants, her shorts there are actually Velcro. So her shorts are Velcro. So we can Velcro that, and we can kind of see that, oh, wow, okay. So this is one solid piece right here down to the groin area. So there's really no hip joint. So the joint that moves above the legs is that top chest. All she moves is she moves her legs in and out like that, and then in the walking position like that. That's what she does. That's her dexterity at her waist. There is no waist joint. Though I'm going to tell you what, if that stops you from purchasing her, you're missing a great character to add to your collection. We get down to the knee. This nice hidden joint with that knee that goes over the top of the shin. Very nice joint there. These beautiful, beautiful boots. You can see, definitely see one of them in that scene when she's getting that egg sandwich. When she's hobbling along there. But this is one of the pair of boots that she wears in the film. We're going to pull off this boot while we're down here. Just twist it and pull. You will see that there is this protective plastic. We're pulling that off. And we're going to pull this one off. You've already seen what's on here now. You see how these boots connect. There are no feet. These are just boots. They connect that way. We're going to go ahead and take these two off. We got those two boots off. Extremely nice boots. Love them. Those are freaking nice.
Nice.
Looks like a left boot to me. So we're going to go ahead and put this on the left side. Oh, and there's that pop right there. Popped right on there. Good job. Nice and tight joint there. Just, be patient with these things. Don't take these off and put them on with any kind of haste. Just be careful. Be patient. The thing's not going to go out of style tomorrow. Go ahead, take your time, get this thing on there, save your piece there, save yourself some heartache and money. I've been there, I've done this.
I've seen this, I've done this. You don't want this.
Just listen to me. Okay, this one, same thing. Looks fierce, I'm just holding it, and we're popping that in. There it is, you feel it pop. You feel it and you hear it. We did the height test on her with her other boots on, so let's see if her height changes. And let's see if she stands up with these boots on like she does with the other ones. Let's get you standing up. Okay, she's standing up there nice and nicely. She could even stand up even better than that if I took a little bit more time. She is right about 12 inches tall with those. So it looks like, the boots don't make a difference. Height is still 12 inches, 12 inches. Two sets of boots on. So let's set these boots over here. We have the caution tape jacket. This is a belt that goes around her waist, of course. It's got that lock there. I don't see any key with her, though it might be on her necklace or charm bracelet there. But that can go around her waist here, and I am going to put this around her waist. And the reason why is, if you've watched any of my videos, you will hear me say that I love to put every bit of accessories and weapons and everything with my characters on display. So there we go. I would probably put that down a little bit lower, but for purposes of this, you'll see that it fits very well on her. You'll also know that I want you to note that her belt does have loops. So me later on, I will probably loop that through there, come around the back and clasp it together with that Velcro. So we've already went through her gun with the shells, the bullets, the casings, the powder, the glitter, the bean bags, everything. We've already went through that, how that goes on there. The safest way to put this on is that they put this little Velcro strap here that I noticed. And you put that Velcro strap on there, and you just Velcro that on there. And you lay that any way you want to lay that, across her chest there, stomach, however you want to do it. We're going to complete this ensemble of the hands. And I'm going to do a close-up of these hands later at the end of this video. So just know that. We're going to see those hands up close. So those are the hands that I'm not going to use, the ones with the peace sign on it and the holding of the stuff. I want to show you before we switch her hands out to what I'm going to put on her. I want the jail look, where she goes through the jail and just tears up everybody and gets the girl back.
Does she have to keep running?
This is a hand that has this nice bling, that nice bling on there. This is the egg sandwich. We're going to go ahead and put the egg sandwich in there because her hands, and Hot Toys does an amazing job with hands and how they clasp. Extremely nice, bendable, flexible, but solid and stiff fingers and hands that hold these pieces. We are almost done. We also have this necklace here and charm bracelet. We're going to go ahead and put this necklace on. I'm going to show you how to do that. You know, we have to take off the head. So I'm going to hold her down here just very gently, twist and pull, and she comes right off. Very nice head sculpt. That is just an amazing head sculpt, guys and gals. It just is. That's the first thing I did when I pulled her out of the box, is I checked her myself, and it just looks amazing. So there's that one. There's that necklace. And there's this extra one that might be a bracelet, but it looks so big that it can go around this neck. I'm going to put this up here for safekeepings too. Then we're going to pop her head back on here. I'm going to hold this her body a little bit and push it down. Pops on there very nice.
Nice.
Nice!
I'm going to go ahead and take her left hand here. We're going to twist and pull just ever so gently. We're going to pop this sucker right off there. Put those sleeves right here on that are going to protect her arm from scratch damage. We're going to do this one too. Let's pop this off real quick. Just really nice and gently get that off there. Pop this one on that side as well. We want this stuff to be really safe, and I'm glad they included these scratch guards here. We're putting on these nice pieces right here that go over her forearms. We're going to go ahead and put this one on over here. As you can see, they fit very nicely, very snug. We're going to put the hand on here that holds the baseball bat. We're going to pop that in there like that. We're going to take this hand right here that is a trigger finger hand, and we're going to pop it on here. And we're going to go ahead and pop this in like this. And you'll see that popping that in there, it lines up just precisely on that trigger finger. Pop that on there like that. There it is. There she is. She's got the white boots on. She goes into the back and gets that baseball bat, but she comes in there with that gun there. I'm going to put all of her accessories on here. We got her boots. We got her boots right there. We got all these hands. We got the joints. Oh, man. We have got everything here. We got extra buttons. We got this caution tape jacket. I'm going to lay right there in front. And look at that thing right there. Look at Miss Harley Quinn. Just an amazing piece. That's all the hands. That's all the accessories. That's the egg sandwich. That's the gun. That's the bat. That's the necklace. That's the ammo strap. The ammo holder. All the ammo. That is everything. The shirt. The suspenders. The shorts. The two boots. The caution tape jacket. That is everything. That is Hot Toys 1/6 scale Harley Quinn from the 2020 film Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of one Miss Harley Quinn. Miss Margot Robbie did an amazing job, and what a film, what a character, what an action figure creator. There she is. We have one last thing here to go over with Miss Harley Quinn. Almost forgot this nice little cardboard background that Hot Toys was so great to add in here. So we're going to go ahead and put this thing together and then just see what she looks like behind this thing. On these, we take these two side black panel here that have these little punch outs. You stick them to the affixing little piece there. You stick them to the adjoining pieces right there on that side like that, and do this side over here as well, same way. This side pointing back like that. Kind of goes in here at a funky angle. It took me a few moments to figure this thing out, but I believe I've got it. if this is the way it actually goes on there. It's kind of like a weird angle. But there we go. Let's grab Miss Harley Quinn here and see what this looks like. There she is with that nice little cardboard background there that Hot Toys tossed in there. That looks pretty neat. You can set that up in a myriad of ways, but that's probably about the way I'll have mine set up, right in the back of the display case, and then have her right there in front of it. Thank you guys, thank you girls, thank you all. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and give the video a like. Go ahead and hit that bell icon so you can be notified every video I post. If you like it, watch it. If you don't, there will be more. There will be more. Thank you for making my channel the success it is. Once again, this has been that A's Nostalgic Toy Guy. Thank you all. I look forward to seeing you again real soon. If you like this video, if you like the one before and the one before, and you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it very much. If you look forward to more fun and entertaining videos like the one you just watched, go ahead and click that subscribe button. As always, I am the A's Nostalgic Toy Guy, and I look forward to seeing you again real soon.